how to attract healthy love without chasing. When it comes to relationships, have you ever felt that you're the one that's always kind of chasing or overgiving or trying to hold things together? Well, in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about how to actually attract healthy love without forcing, without chasing, and without abandoning yourself. Because the fact is, real love doesn't require you to do all of those things, so stay tuned. If you're new here, my name's Rita and welcome to Empowered Love Within. So on this channel, it's all about helping you to achieve abundance but from within. So if you like that type of content, hit the subscribe button. Go on, do it now. You can also check out the description box to learn more about my offers. So when we talk about how to attract healthy love without chasing, what does chasing really look like? So on a day-to-day basis, that's probably going to mean over texting, trying to force the person to be into you, ignoring red flags, not setting boundaries and being honest about what you want from the relationship, and just putting up with bare minimum. At the heart of chasing, there's often that fear there deep down, which is basically saying, if I don't do those things, it means that I won't get the love that I deserve. You know, I'm not worthy of someone meeting me halfway and also showing me that they want me and also pursuing me. That's what it really comes down to. It's really a scarcity mindset. It's like you're saying, God, if I don't do this to hold this person who's shown me that little bit of hope or that little bit of attention, then what if I don't find anyone else, or what if no one else wants me? That's really what it tends to come down to. As you can imagine, that scenario is going to produce so much anxiety. To be in a place where, you know, you can realize that genuine, true, wholehearted love feels calm. It doesn't feel chaotic. It feels like the person also giving rather than them just standing still and you're having to be the one that's pouring into that relationship or trying to keep that relationship going. To be in a place where you realise that love feels mutual, it doesn't feel like you're doing all the hard work. It's such a beautiful realisation. And the fact is, sometimes if you're not getting that from somebody, you're going to have to just completely let go. You're going to have to drop the overgiving. You're going to have to drop the over-texting. You're going to have to drop trying to force this person to see what your worth is. And when you do that, you're going to have to be in a place where you understand that you may not necessarily receive anything back from that person. It could go either way. It could go a way where you drop all of that and the person realises, okay, I need to put something into this relationship, I need to meet this person halfway. Or it could go the other way where, because you stop chasing, forcing, trying to pursue them, they just completely stop and the relationship falls away. And I think that's the scary part for a lot of people, and they so desperately want to hold on to that relationship. They're thinking, if I stop, they might stop and then there'll be nothing there. You've got to get to a place where you're comfortable with that, knowing that the right person for you will pursue you. They will put effort into the relationship. They will contact you. They will do all of that because they genuinely want to pursue the relationship. So as a woman, you need to make a shift. You want to shift from proving and trying to pursue that relationship. You want to shift to a place of receiving. Understand that at the heart of feminine energy is receiving. The natural balance of polarity, feminine and masculine, is the masculine wants to give, the masculine wants to pursue, the masculine wants to go after you. And you, as the feminine, you want to receive that. You want to be in a place where you're open to receiving that pursuit. And if you're not allowing that man to pursue you, you've got an imbalance there. Allow yourself to be courted, allow yourself to be pursued. And if that person is not standing in that masculine energy and they're not in a place where they're able to do that, that's okay, because they're also on their journey as well. But stand firm in your feminine energy. With that said, I'm not saying that you don't make any effort. I'm not saying that at all, because I do believe that both parties should make an effort to keep the relationship going. But you just want to be in a place where, you know, you allow yourself to receive the pursuit of that man. Allow him to show you that he does want a relationship with you, that he is able and willing to make an effort. Allow yourself to receive that. Another shift that you need to make to attract a healthy love without forcing is you need to shift from attachment to alignment. And what I mean by that is, as I've mentioned, a lot of people are attached to the idea of being in a relationship, but at what cost? At the cost of you abandoning yourself, at the cost of you overly trying to pursue this person because you've got a deep down fear that they might leave otherwise. Move to alignment. Understand and know that what is truly aligned for you and what's truly aligned to your higher purpose will stay. When you're so attached to a relationship, that's where you can go wrong, because at this point now you're trying to keep hold of that relationship at any cost. One of the things that's so important in attracting healthy love without having to chase or force it is having a life outside of that relationship. When that relationship feels like the center of your universe and it's the only good thing that you have, you're going to become so attached to it that you're not going to want to consider whether it's working for you, whether, you're aligned with it. The biggest relationship that you can have is with yourself. A romantic relationship is so beautiful and it's important. Yes, it is, don't get me wrong, but it's not anywhere near as important with the relationship that you have with yourself, which extends to the relationship that you have with however you want to say, whether you want to say with the universe, God, whether some type of higher being. That's the most important relationship that you can ever have. So when it comes to attracting that healthy love without forcing or chasing, just know what your worth is. Do you know what I mean? Be clear on what your boundaries are. Stop over-giving. And if you are over-giving, have a serious conversation with yourself and ask yourself why. What is the underlying belief there? Why am I over-giving? What is it that I think I'm going to be losing? Look for alignment, not attachment. Know what your worth is. And if someone is unable or unwilling, depending on how you look at it, to meet you at that particular place where they're able to reciprocate love and they're able to make you feel loved and wanted without you putting out all the effort, be brave enough to be able to wave that relationship goodbye and know that there's work you need to do on yourself to really just dust yourself off and come back stronger, knowing that there's a better, more aligned, reciprocal relationship out there for you. So with that said, if you like this video, press the like button, click the subscribe button so you can know when future videos are released, and also check out the description box for my offers. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.